Hi guys, it's Dustin. I ended up making myself an iced coffee protein shake. This is the prime protein in the iced coffee flavor. It's actually quite good and I think it has caffeine in it, so. I just washed my face, so I thought I would get ready and do a little bit of skincare with you guys while we catch up. I haven't vlogged, just a normal week in my life type vlog in ages. I feel like my past vlogs have always been like travel vlogs. Also, I'm using the Mixsoon hyaluronic acid serum. My skin is so dry, especially my neck. I don't know why. This is the moisturizer I use. My skincare routine has gotten very simple, especially since I went to Vietnam. I went to a dermatologist for the first time and they were reviewing my skin products and like talking shit about all the products I had and saying how like you should not use this, like all these products have niacinamide in it, all of it combined is like drying out your skin. So I ended up just like getting rid of all the skincare. Now my skincare routine is very simple. I just do literally CeraVe moisturizing cleanser and then I use this CeraVe moisturizer. I stick with CeraVe because I feel like they are like the basic bare bones trustworthy. I did add this serum in there just because I have some extra skincare products I did want to use up and this one looked pretty safe. It's just hyaluronic acid. I'm pretty sure. Let me look at the ingredients actually. Oh, the ingredients are not on here, but I'm just gonna hope to God it is just hyaluronic acid. My skin is still really dry, so I think I need to add like some type of serum that can really moisturize my skin. I have been using some eye cream just because I have it and I don't want to waste it. I sometimes get sent products, so I've been using this Beauty of Joseon. Like, I don't think eye cream really does anything. I heard eye cream is just a heavier moisturizer, and then I just finish off with sunscreen. This is the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. You know, my favorite sunscreen is actually the Crave Beauty Beat of Sun sunscreen. I love that sunscreen. I'm probably gonna use that after I run out of this. I've been going through this journey of feeling lost in my 20s, which I feel like is such a normal thing. I did do a whole podcast episode about it, but this is like the first time in my life where I've ever felt unstable. I don't know what I'm doing. It's an uncomfortable feeling. I don't really have a backup plan, so I'm just kind of like, what do I do next? I realize YouTube is a very temporary job. You know, being a content creator is very temporary because it's just very exhausting constantly having to stay relevant all the time, and I feel myself doing everything for the algorithm, changing myself for the algorithm, changing myself for the audience, and I don't like that. I want to be able to be as creative as I'd like and do whatever I want, but then when obviously my livelihood depends on it, I have to consider what's trending. I have to consider what people like to watch. It's kind of just exhausting and definitely feeling burned out for like a while now, probably for like the past year. But I'm trying to recoup a little bit, think about what are my goals right now, what is important, and I think I just need to have a good like journaling sesh to really see what's important to me and what I want right now and what I want to try to achieve. I was in LA this past week because I was just visiting to see friends, and also we went to Coachella, which I have a whole Coachella recap episode on my podcast. But I went on a hike with one of my really good friends. He was giving me advice because I was telling him all the updates on my life and how I'm feeling a bit lost in what I want to do and what's next and where do I want to move and what are my career goals, because I feel like lately I've just been really struggling within my career. I feel like I haven't been growing as I'd like, and I feel like I haven't been getting opportunities. He was basically just telling me, Dustin, what makes you happy? What is something that will fuel you? He was telling me when he sees me, he thinks, clearly you love music. Knowing you, that's the number one thing that you've always talked about you wanted to do. That's something that brings you immense joy. Music has always been the goal for me at the end of the day. And I found myself not really putting a lot of time into it, strangely. And I think a big reason for that is because YouTube and content creation and like chasing the bag has taken over. Even saying those things, I still realize I have to do those things. I have to make videos. I have to try to make money somehow. And even like lately, because I've been going through this like feeling lost in my 20s journey, I also was like, oh my god, should I get like a real job? Even though obviously what I do is a real job, but like, I don't know, should I just like become a barista? Like my friend Deborah got on a job as a barista lately, and I'm like, okay, should I become a barista? Because that's kind of like been a thing I've always wanted to do. Or like, should I like get into marketing? Because obviously I've done social media my entire life. I kind of know the reins, and like I know that's like a thing I could do. Should I put on a shirt? I feel like this is kind of weird, huh? My Coachella shirt. The Coachella merch is always so ugly, but I buy it anyway because it has the lineup on it and I want the memes. But back to the conversation I was having with my friend on our hike. He said this analogy about how people sometimes procrastinate in productive ways. For example, you need to do something for work, but instead you clean your room. And while cleaning your room is technically productive, technically a good thing, but it's just a way to you to avoid the thing you actually need or want to do. And when he told me that, I was like, oh my god, making YouTube videos and making like shorts and Instagram reels, especially short form content. Me making content is my cleaning my room when I should be dedicating more time to like making music and doing things I love. Even like making videos I love. A lot of my YouTube videos lately, I put thought into it where I'm like, oh, I think this would do well. Really strategic, which I think is like fine. And specifically content I make in hopes that a lot of people will watch it. That is my cleaning my room versus making music, making videos that I actually really enjoy and love instead of videos that I think will just do well. That's what I need to focus on. That was like a really long chat that we just had right now. I was thinking of making like this like a vlog series, like feeling lost in your 20s, rediscovering myself, kind of like a vlog series. So let me know if you guys would enjoy that. And it would just kind of be me figuring things out and vlogging it. So later this evening, I'm actually meeting with my friend Katie to go to the movies. We're going to Tower Theater, which is a Sacramento staple. If you know, you know. I actually haven't ever seen a movie there before, which is I think is crazy. So I'm finally gonna go see that. We're seeing Sacramento, the movie, which I'm really excited about. Like how serendipitous is that? Watching the movie Sacramento in a theater that is famous in Sacramento. Like, come on! And it's apparently a coming of age movie, but like for a 30-year-old, which I'm like, okay, I can vibe with that. OOTD. Like on a daily basis, I do tend to dress simple. I also just find over time now, my style has gotten very simple. Investing in classic pieces. That's kind of my motto. This shirt I thrifted this past week in LA. It's a vintage single stitch plain black t-shirt. I didn't have a black t-shirt, so I thought it'd be a nice essential to add to my closet. And then these jeans are from Lucan. I love a little small top baggy pant combo. Also, my fragrance today is Diptyque Le Papier. I just unboxed this. So happy with this purchase. Don't you guys just love when you make a purchase that isn't an impulse purchase? Like you waited a couple months, you know you really want it. That's how I feel about this scent. It's my first time ever purchasing anything from Diptyque. I smelled this scent back in February and finally got my hands on it this week. It's very clean, fresh, and timeless. Very like your scent, but better. I know this is a white musk scent with notes of rice, ink, and it's supposed to smell like paper, and I would agree, like mostly on the ink smell. I'm not really smelling the rice. Also, every time I say rice, I think of that one meme of Cameron Diaz being like, oh, I grew up with a lot of Filipinos. Rice, she made the best rice.
I haven't been to the Philippines, but I grew up with a lot of Filipinos.
Really?
Yes. My best friend that I grew up next door to was her mother was from the Philippines.
The Philippines?
Yeah. Rice all the time. Her mom made the best rice.
Lately, I've decided I need to try out new ways on being productive because I've been doing the same productivity methods and creating my schedule the exact same way for the past few years, and now I just feel like it's not working out for me anymore. Kind of going back to the conversation we were having earlier about how I've been feeling lost and my life just feels so chaotic lately. I think a big part of that is how I am organizing my life and organizing my schedule. Like I've had the same Notion layout since 2020. So finally, after 5 years, I've decided I need to switch it up. Only Pomodoro timers and Notion can get me so far in life. So I just took a class off of Skillshare actually. I was taking the class Productivity for Artists, Organizing Yourself for Success by Brooke Glazer. And basically she was just going through ways on how to be productive, time management as a creative because she's an illustrator and I'm a freelance creative. I learned a lot of things that I'm gonna try to incorporate in my own productivity, such as energy blocking. For example, in the afternoons, I get really tired and have a lack of energy. So keeping that in mind when you're blocking out your tasks could be really helpful. So in the mornings, putting your harder tasks, and then in the afternoons when I'm a bit more tired to put my easier task. That way I can maximize my productivity. And then from that class, she has a time management section and she mentioned Google Calendar, which I personally have never tried Google Calendar. I've just been a Notion boy all my life, but after seeing her talk about it, I got really interested in it because I really liked how you can visually see everything. And then I found another class called Chaos to Calm Google Calendar Workshop for Creatives by Jules Acree. And in that class, she basically just broke down Google Calendar, how to put recurring tasks, change the color, customize it to make it all cute. So I just spent my afternoon taking that class and I just finished it. And now I'm actually taking things I learned and making my own Google Calendar schedule. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives. They have thousands of creative classes covering all sort of topics, all ranging from beginner to advanced, with categories not only including productivity with Notion, Google Calendar, but also there's illustration, design, animation, film, photography, entrepreneurship. There's also video editing classes on Final Cut Pro and classes for beginner beginner YouTubers, which I know a lot of you guys are aspiring content creators. I've been getting back into painting. As you can see, my painting setup is over there. And Skillshare classes are taught by industry experts, so it's designed for creatives by creatives. It's an on-demand platform with modular lessons, so you guys can learn at your own pace. And there's a learn by doing approach to teaching, where members can share their creations from feedback from teachers and other peers. If you'd like to try out these classes on Skillshare, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can get started today. Thank you, Skillshare, for supporting this channel, and also thank you for getting my productivity in check. I just got a really exciting package. Some mutuals of mine back in LA have a clothing brand, and they dropped some jeans, and I ordered a pair. They were all denim, and I wanted to support. I ordered it back in February, and they finally came. Whoa. They have like a handwritten tag that's like aged. Thank you for your order and support. Why does it smell like cupcakes? No joke, the tag smells like cupcakes. They must have like put it in the oven or something to have it like brown up. That's so funny. Whoa. I've never had like a pair of jeans this high quality before. Look at the back details, the stitching. These pockets are so cool. These are beautiful. I'm gonna try them on. They're definitely gonna be too big on me, but one of them did offer to tailor it for me. So next time I'm in LA, I can get it tailored. Oh my god, they have like their own tag. I don't know if I said it already, but the brand is called It has like button, zip up enclosures. Oh wait, they're not like too big. They're hella stiff. Oh my gosh. The waist fits really well. Lengthwise, maybe a little too big for me. But I'm gonna fold them for now. Okay, cute! These pockets are so deep. I don't know if y'all can see like the details in these pockets right now. In the back pockets. I've been needing like a pair of dark denim as well. I know all the fashion dudes are all about that raw denim. These are like my first pair. I'm not used to how stiff this is, and I don't know if I like the fact that they're so stiff, but I think with more wear, they will soften up. I love the fact that it's from a small business. They designed it themselves, and this is such like a unique piece. And also they have like a little loop here to like, I guess, hang your keys and stuff. So intentional, I love it. Can it stay like this, please? Every outfit check be like, it's like so stiff where I feel like I have to walk like this. Anyway, I can't wait to get these tailored and rock these jeans. If you guys want to check them out, it's This is not sponsored or anything. I literally paid for this with my own money. Yeah, I think they're cool. I just dropped off some film, picked up my negatives from my last roll. Shooting on film is a very expensive hobby that I'm now just realizing. But there's just nothing better than shooting photos on film, especially for like memories. If you're traveling and like being a tourist, it's just way more charming and timeless than shooting on your iPhone, you know what I mean? And it makes you appreciate the photos a bit more. I gotta put in a new roll into my film camera. This is just a point and shoot film camera my friend got me as a gift. It's the Canon SureShot 115U. As for film, I usually go for Kodak Gold 200 just because it's very warm and saturated and the photos always turn out really nice. But today I switched it up and got a Kodak Color Plus because I kind of want to start playing around. But yeah, let's insert this in. You just pop this out, pop out the film. It has a little tail end. You grab your camera. This is a little tutorial for those who've never put film in a film camera before. I know when I started out with film cameras, I had no idea either, and it would confuse me and stress me out. So take it out, and then you just insert the film, pull on the film a little bit until it covers the square, and then I just tuck the film into this section here. And then you close it, and then it's ready to go. Because this one's automatic, it does the rolling of the film for you. It's really nice. Sometimes it can be janky, but that's kind of what you're signing up for when you're shooting with film. All film cameras are pretty old. This is gonna be the start of my summer roll, which I'm really excited about. Also, for those of you who live in Sacramento, I get my film developed at Photo Source. They do a pretty good job and really fast. Sometimes they can even get it done in a day. And it's the only good place I found it in Sacramento because there's not too many great spots here to develop film.
Very funny.
Very funny.
Not what I thought it was gonna be about.
Me too.
Like about babies.
Babies. I think it's about men, you know?
All right, new day. This is what I'm wearing. all thrifted except for these jeans. They are from Lucan. Today I have a lot of work to do because yesterday I did not get all my editing done and I was actually supposed to upload a podcast today. Still gonna get it up, but it's just a little bit late. Usually I like to upload it right in the morning. First, I'm gonna go make myself a little drink to keep me company while I edit. I'm going to make an Earl Grey matcha latte. I have oat milk that I steeped some Earl Grey tea in. I'm running low on matcha. I feel like I go through a tin really fast because I love my matcha strong. I might just use it all because there's not that much left. That's why I don't really order matchas at cafes because it's never good. Gotta get the micro foam. I actually feel like it's unnecessary to do the whole matcha bowl and whisk thing. I just kind of like the ritual of it all. So good. I love Earl Grey. Also, you know it's real when you have to go on Do Not Disturb. Which is crazy if you don't know the lore. Like, okay, first of all, lore is like one of my favorite parts.
Hello. I have gifts.
What? Wait, I have one more gift.
Put your headphones on. Guess I gotta accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel.
Yes, I did cue that up.
Yeah.
Do we know anything about this hiking trail? Oh, I discovered this trail on TikTok. My daughter and I and my wife went hiking on Saturday. It was a beautiful sunny day in Fremont.
So I put my headphones on.
Little update. Life is good. Work is good. Friends are good and healthy. Romantic life. Thriving.
We gotta discuss that. That will be discussed.
That will be discussed.
We gonna gas.
Ooh. Old man stretch. I actually do need to crack my back. Oh my god.
Wait, should I go all the way or like halfway until we find somewhere cheaper? Oh, I'm gonna go pee actually.
It's closed for cleaning.
Well, fuck. Guess I'll go pee in the nature.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna piss on myself. Well, I guess I'll just piss on the floor. Piss on the floor?
I piss on the floor like it's Hefner.
Like I'm Hefner.
I fuck on your bitch like a rapper. I didn't eat any breakfast. I just had a coffee today, not even water. I feel like I'm tweaking a little bit right now. Not gonna lie, when we were laughing hella hard, I got really dizzy and I was like, lock in.
Oh my god.
Ain't nobody wanna see us together. Ain't nobody know.
It don't matter. Ooh, $60.
Never go to a fucking shell, guys.
I'm gonna have my Remy moment. I feel like I need to mention Ratatouille in every other video of yours.
The flavors, they're bursting in my move.
Where they at? No.
What it is, so what's up? And good little love.
I've been saying Papa and Mama. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Mama.
You to Rob.
No.
Isn't it crazy in middle school we were yiking like, hold me back.
Whoa.
Guys, fun fact, I used to yike.
Okay, so lore drop.
I used to try to be a dude and like yike on some girls.
This was at a function. I'm not gonna tell you what TRL stands for, but we
What
had
does
this thing-
TRL stands for?
Well, if you want to dox where you live. So we had TRL like in middle school. This was a monthly dance that occurred and it invited all the middle schools in our district at this sports center.
It was a basketball court.
It was literally like, it was a basketball court. There were like curtains and stuff
Yeah.
to like block it. And there was a DJ.
Middle schools would go in there and just to yike on each other.
Yeah, because we weren't allowed to at our middle schools, but at this center we could. Pull up with my cropped MTV crop tee.
Me and my
with
Nike
my
shorts.
acid wash shorts with the Converse or the Vans, plumpy ass mascara. Like I thought I was hot shit. We're dancing to like, 'cause baby tonight.
Is that what you're dancing to?
Or
Or was like a red nose.
Sage the Gemini.
Like
Sage the Gemini
a red
because
nose.
in our area, Dustin here yiking the fuck out of girls. Hold me back, hold
It's
me
like
back.
crazy
And I was on the side. I was like, yeah.
People would stand in line to yike on girls.
Yes, no,
My turn.
there's a circle, there's like a yike circle.
Guys would like hold each other up, like, whoa, whoa. I'd be like, tap in, tap in.
Everybody would be exchanging like kicks and also Instagrams and stuff.
Illegal shit happened on Kick. That was a weird ass app.
We're in the Windows wallpaper.
Oh my god. There's no beautiful.
We just got here, and now we're gonna see some cows, hopefully horses.
Let's manifest some fluffy cows. Wait, I was... feel like I'm in Italy. Oh, he's gonna come back out.
He's gonna try.
Oh my god, I've never seen a gopher before.
Me neither. Oh,
Oh, he's so cute.
he's so cute.
Isn't it crazy how we have like Mount Rushmore? Like, where even is that place?
I thought you were saying that in like a serious tone, but then I realized, oh.
No, like genuinely, I don't know where Mount Rushmore is. Like, where is Mount Rushmore? Is it like near Canada?
Oh.
Why do I never see anyone in Mount Rushmore though? Like, no one's ever posting at Mount Rushmore. Like, I've seen like
Guys,
little.
flow to the Dakotas right now. Flow to
I've-
Mount Rushmore. I'm about to have a pop-up show there.
I've seen Instagrams of like,
Concert and
oh, Niagara Falls, you know, Empire State Building. Never have I seen a Mount Rushmore pic. Like, does it even exist?
People sleep on Mount Rushmore. What do you mean you don't want to see Abraham Lincoln's face?
Who else is on there? George Washington?
Yes.
Who else? Andrew Jackson?
The founding fathers.
Girl, I don't even know who the founding fathers are, really. Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. Is Andrew Jackson on there?
I believe so, yes.
Who's the fourth? Teddy?
Oh, I think yeah.
Is he?
I believe so. He's not even a founding father.
It's like I'm like Rosa Parks. No, that's she though. We need Rosa Parks up in there.
We need Harriet Tubman.
Have you seen that video of that girl was like, if I were to go back in time, I would be on that bus with Rosa Parks and I would stand up for her.
I did.
Oh guys, we got California puppies. Illegal to pick.
Very
Okay.
illegal. You will go to
Sometimes
jail.
we pick them anyway. Shh.
Okay. Okay.
Is this zoomed in? I just got back from a weekend trip. I went on a brand trip with Mubi for Mubi Fest, which is their film festival, and I got to spend the weekend in Chicago with a few other creators, and we just got to explore Chicago and watch movies all weekend, which was so much fun. Like, genuinely, oh, like a part of me wishes I vlogged it. I really honestly was really exhausted and not in the mood, and it was only a 2-day trip. But all the creators I met there were so cool, and we all got along so well, and just like made a bunch of new friendships, and it was just a really great time. I wanted to quickly show you guys some of the things I got there. I saved a bunch of like memorabilia. First, I have the Movie Fest itinerary that they gave us, the Movie Fest program. So cute. We saw 3 movies total. This one, it's a movie ticket for Inherent Vice, and we saw it in the Music Box Theater, which was such a beautiful theater. Personally, I didn't really like this movie, Inherent Vice. It just wasn't really for me and my taste. Such a trippy watch. It feels like you're high watching it, and if you guys know anything about that movie, it's like about a stoner detective. It's crazy. I don't know if I could watch it again, honestly, but it was in 70mm, so that was really cool and pretty. We went to a karaoke bar, and there was a photo booth, so of course I had to do that. And then I got a Movie Fest tote bag, as well as a all-access pass. I felt so cool wearing this around. Like, I like tied it to my pants. I felt very bouge and very like important. We all got a DVD, and we got to choose which movie we wanted out of 3 options from their personal curation on their streaming service. I picked Fallen Leaves because I still haven't seen it, but it's been on my watch list. This one seemed like a little bit more down my aisle. It's a bit more of like a romance movie. I actually collect a lot of physical media. I collect CDs, CDs, I collect vinyls, but I don't actually collect DVDs, but I think I might start getting into that. Oh, I think this is like a little zine about one of the movies they're putting out called Magic Farm. It's so cool and colorful. Yeah, they have the list of movies here. It was such a fun experience. I had a blast and I was really grateful because I never really get invited to brand trips, and it was actually on my vision board and goals this year to get invited to cool stuff, specifically like film festivals. So the fact that I got to go to one was really, really cool. The other two movies we saw, if you guys are wondering, we saw Pavements. It was a really interesting documentary slash mockumentary. It's very, very unique. The way it's edited is very unique. Again, personally, not for me, but I still found it interesting to watch. It's just like about the band Pavements. And then the third movie, which I already actually saw, but it was really cool to be able to see it on a bigger screen, The Fall, which I highly recommend you guys go watch. It is such a beautiful film, story-wise and visually. The first time I watched it, I actually just thought it was okay. I liked it, but I was confused a bit. But the second watch round definitely was so much more clear for me. Was able to actually like appreciate the story a bit more. And it was really cool because since we were at a film festival, they had the directors come for Pavements and for The Fall and do a Q&A. And it was so interesting to hear the director for The Fall, who's Tarsim Singh, talk about the movie, because you just learned so much interesting facts, like how he was able to work with the child actor because there's such a young girl who's like the lead in that movie, the behind the scenes. And he was also such like a kooky character. He was so out there, so blunt, just like talking about the craziest shit, and I just loved it. I loved his personality, and it's the first time I've ever been to a Q&A with like the director. I've just never got to experience that before, so it was really cool as a movie lover myself to be able to watch a movie and then right after have the director right in front of me talking about the movie, giving more insight. It was just such a cool experience, and I hope I get to experience more of that. But yeah, that was my weekend. I'm gonna end the vlog off here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!